We'll handle things from here. Move along. Hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Lisbeth
You need
handles
to
the
leave.
customers. I just check the shipments.
No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Arnleif and Sons.
You need to leave.
No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us.
You need to leave now.
Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Bella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn.
You need to leave.
Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you
You
return.
need to leave.
No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. The selection seems small. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf. Come back whenever you need something. No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Arnleif and Sons. If
Yes?
you need anything
What did you
else,
need?
just ask.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
You there, you another Imperial puppet? Answer me. Stay out of trouble in my city.
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful. Tread lightly in the hall. We don't know what's in there.
You're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
Next season for sure. What? Uncle Calcelmo, I don't
What are you
understand
doing here? The excavation
Could I maybe
site's
skip the
closed.
excavation,
I don't
Uncle
need any
Calcelmo?
more workers or guards.
I just think you won't need me.
Reimagines? The ruins underneath Markarth? The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes of research on? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? You are? Very good. May I see it? Excellent. Very good. This is exactly what I need to complete a series of studies I'm doing on Dwemer craftsmanship and magical resonance. I simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth. With this, the world could have a better understanding of the Dwemer. Come now, where's your sense of propriety? Extorting an old man like this. Wonderful. You've just made an important contribution to the advancement of a Dwemer scholarship. Yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works. To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Reimagines are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still functional, even after thousands of years. Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in Reimagines. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say? Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. What? Oh, goodbye.
What did you need? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with. I knew you'd miss me. Yes? What did you need?
Sacred. That's a shout. Like the graybeards on their mountain.
I have things to... The artifacts... You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile. Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stauben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. time.
Uncle Calcel.
What is it, nephew? Can't you see I'm trying to think here?
I just wanted to know if you needed anything.
No.
Yes. What did you need?
Are you sure?
The Thur! He summons the Thur! Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. The Schuenzell. Best stay clear if you don't want a steam centurion.
By the blood.
How can I help a brother North?
By order of the Jarls.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Who's there? Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Aldwin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Aldwin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms. Sky, guard you.
Yes?
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
No lollygagging. Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics. If you must venture southwest, stay clear of Volskike. It's a cursed place. A tomb with a dead...
Pine Moon Cave is down to the southwest. It isn't fit for its...
I remember you. You were at Helgen.
Vampires, some say.
Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that, dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks. Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested. Most of the Legion is tied down on the border with the Aldmeri Dominion. The Emperor can't afford to risk weakening Cyrodiil's defenses. From the Imperial City, our war here is just a sideshow. An interlude before the main event against the Thalmor resumes. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try.
Yes?
He doesn't
What
have
did
the
you need?
men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause.
I mostly deal with petty
Riften,
thievery and
Dawnstar,
robbing
and
drones.
Winterhold...
Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
Yes? What did you need? Alright, let's see what you have. wait to see the courtyard again.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you... me an ale?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
I believe Garmar gave you something to do, so go do it. I believe Garmar gave you something to do, so go do it.
Yes? What did you
I
need?
believe Garmar gave something to do, so go do it.
Yes? What did you need?
If you have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately.
I believe Garmar gave you something to do, so go do it.
What? We've got nothing to talk about until you come back from Serpentstone Isle.
Yes? What did you need? Yes? What did you need?
What? We've got nothing to talk about until you come back from Serpentstone Isle.
did you need? All right, let's see what you have. I can't wait to see the courtyard.
Where did it come from?
wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you. You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath? Not at all. That was as much a test of your abilities as it was your resolve. I wasn't sure your heart was in it, but you've proven me wrong, and I respect that. Now, if we're done being sentimental, it's time for you to take the oath. Don't
Damn
take
the
too long
Jarls.
figuring it. They demand the moot.
Yes? What did you need?
Yes. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
All the more reason, then. The crown
Whatever
would
you
legitimize your
if
claim.
Ulfric need, you already know all that I know.
Make a king.
Strength
No,
and steel
but
are
this
well
one.
and good.
If it even exists.
It exists.
I need to ask you to stop. Can't say I've heard of any laws against whatever that is you're... I've got my eye on you.
It heralds.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Yes? What did you need?
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
What did you need?
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't
We're
be able
here
to
to
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request.
Yes.
I ask that
What
you
did you
all
need?
respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving
Yes.
a lasting
What did you
peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes,
Yes?
let's
What did
get
you
down
need?
to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Yes? What did
So
you need?
that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your
Yes?
own position?
What did you need?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is
handle
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously.
Yes? What did you need?
I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it.
Yes? What did you need?
Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table.
Yes?
You hoped
What
to
did you
gain
need?
in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric
What did
does
you
not
need?
expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want
Yes?
in return?
What did you need?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
Yes?
This
What did
is
you
how
need?
the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear.
Yes? What
This
did you
council
need?
wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire
Yes?
and
What did you
deserve a
need?
traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Yes? What did you need?
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
Yes?
He
What did
is
you need?
with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Yes?
Don't
What
you
did need?
understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned,
What did you need?
the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades.
Yes?
He
What
grows
did you
more
need?
powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your
Yes.
hatred
What did
for
you
even
need?
one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty
Yes?
speech.
What did you need?
But what does
Shut
it have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to
Yes?
lose here,
What did you need?
Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand
Yes?
me a
What
mug
did
of
you need?
sheep's piss and call it me. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Falkreath to us. Sidgeir steps down, and Dengir of Stun resumes the Jarlship.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn? Even the Dragonborn betray Skyrim. These terms are not acceptable. You know that.
I'm listening.
Don't play dumb, Tullius.
Bah, this is a waste of time. I can see that we won't get better terms from this council. So be it. The Sons of Skyrim at least put the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to
Yes.
Ulfric's
What did you
forces.
need?
Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of
Yes?
Markarth.
What did you need?
The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access.
Yes? What did you need?
Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the
Yes?
Jarl of
What did you
Riften.
need?
You both agree to this?
Yes?
I shouldn't
What did you
agree
need?
to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, though, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember Evgir Unslag. You should be pleased, Elisif. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, then my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with the voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Vin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more left. We know it.
I'm afraid this is I discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
I'd give a week's pay to see the look on Ulfric's face again, when he had to swallow the terms of the truce.
These terms are satisfactory to my government.
We're ready, Dragonborn. May the gods watch over your back. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots.
You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah? We're ready when you are.
Yes? What did you need? Yes? What did you need?
went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Yes? What did you need?
No one can doubt that you truly are Dragonborn. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some tests on you.
Farengar, enough fool!
Something to... I can't believe that. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was du? Dini dein Rufe Aswan? Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can? Are ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Yes? What did you need? Sorry, I'm not that easy to get rid of. If you want to run ahead, I won't stop you. Stop following.
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?